My name is Bennie. I've spent 23 years in the Air Force from 1967 through May of 1990. And I was in the fire service, fire protection branch for all those years, and went from a firefighter up to the assistant chief area in the fire department there. My first assignment, I served at Maxwell Air Force Base for a year. And from there, I went to Vietnam, Tan Son Nhut, for about a year. Left Tan Son Nhut, and I was assigned to a little base in Indiana called Bunker Hill, at that time, Grissom Air Force Base. What I really loved about it was the camaraderie with the different people there on the base. And one of the problems that I had over the past 20, 40 years now, I had flashbacks. You know, I have hot sweats, and I scream at my wife, and I do all these crazy things. But in my case, like in a lot of people's cases, you know, I had to suppress that stuff. 40 years, I suppressed that. You know, I kept it in. My wife had no clue. And then once I retired, went back to the fire service again, you know, I'm still around these missiles and satellites and all this kind of stuff, you know, and cold sweats at night and going through my little process. I couldn't tell anybody about that until my friend said, hey, something's got to happen. And when I realized that I need to get it out, because I was about ready to explode, you know, I went to the vet center. I really began to get weekly counseling from my doctors. And I said to myself, you know what, I had a big incident on my job one day, and I was about ready to really pop, you know. Thank God I didn't do that. I said, you know what, I'm going to retire. I better stop now. I better stop, retire, get full-time counseling, you know, before I do something wrong, you know. So I did. And they helped me come up with a plan on what to do after you retire. It was like, whew, you know, the vet center counselor, he knew how I felt. And it was a big release. After about a year of psychiatry counseling and everything, you know, she said, okay, Benny, you need to start writing your story. So I began to write a little bit, and I'm not a good writer, you know. So I was assigned a psychologist to the VA, you know, to sit down and help me write my story. And as of today, I can honestly say that the more I talk to people, family, friends, other vets, the better I feel, the more healing it is. And I can honestly say within the last, less than 2 years, I begin to feel free. You know, really, really free. And what I mean by feeling free is I'm driving down the road and somebody come down and give me the finger, you know, big deal. Or I'm in a conversation and somebody say something that really would tee me off years ago, you know, big deal. Don't sweat the small stuff. I'm at that point now, and I love it. My anger, my sleepless nights, my headaches that I get sometimes, they're all controlled right now through the medication that I take. And they're controlled by me, I think. You know, I'm able to catch myself now and what I say and some things I may do or how I may feel. I think as veterans, you have to take that first step. If you got drug problems, mental problems, family problems, whatever, you have to take that first step and go to the VA. And you got to follow up with the doctors. You got to follow up with your claims. You have to do that. Once you take that first step and you learn about the VA system, how it works, you know, you'll feel comfortable. Seek out for help. Don't wait like I did till I was almost 55.